Strange Black Beats.
Every finger points, every shadow's cast. Blame the mirror, but it shatters too fast. The cracks ain't in the glass, they're in the view. Stop acting like the fault's not inside of you. Stop blaming black folks for the mess y'all made. Ain't no shortcut to the dues unpaid. History's heavy but the truth won't fade. Stop blaming black folks for the mess y'all made. You write the rules, then you rig the score. Kick down the door, then call it yours. But karma don't knock, it kicks it wide. The reckoning rides, and you can't hide. Oh, the weight of lies is dragging you slow. The point ain't wanna race what you know. Oh, stop blaming black folks for the mess y'all make. Ain't no shortcut to the dues unpaid. History is heavy, but the truth won't fade. Stop blaming black folks for the mess y'all made. You can't paint the sky and call it gray when the sun shines truth on your charade. The seeds you plant, they grow someday. And justice don't care what excuses you play.
Hey, big salute, family. This your brother K. Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, in faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To the beloved Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. Big salute to the beloved CUC family. Shout out to my brother Sham. Big salute to Elder Barawak, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. My beloved brother Elder Bro Tim. And there was a great video that he did on Spotify too, like he always do, giving us great information and aligning it with prophecy and the scriptures. So big salute to Elder Bro Tim. And also my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. I was getting a lot of questions and people asking me, where are we right now in prophecy? Where do you think we are? And they asked me, do I think this World War III? And I'm going to show you that this is not World War III, but it's setting the stage for World War III. And I'm going to show you where World War III going to take place at. See, World War III is not going to just be chaotic and all over the place. You know how people say stuff like they just going to be shooting bombs in cities and, you know, just shooting missiles in every city. Nah, it's not. That's chaotic and just, that's not the way it's going to be, family. The Lord then already told us where He going to bring all the nations to. He going to bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. And if you go find out where's the valley of Jehoshaphat, it is also the name that they called the Kidron Valley. And Yahshua said that He going to bring them down to Megiddo. We know that's by the Jezreel Valley. So this battle is going to take place in a specific location where Yahshua is going to bring all the nations down to the Near East. It's not going to be a battle where it's just chaotic and they just shooting missiles here, shooting missiles over here. No, that ain't the way it's going to be. If that was the case, no flesh would be saved. No flesh would be saved. So we got to really think about how this World War III and Armageddon is going to take place. So this is what I want to do first. I want to show y'all something. Because a lot of people is saying, no, why did Trump all of a sudden attack Iran? And we all know why he did it. It's a distraction to take away from the Epstein files. Trump is in the Epstein files, family. He did some horrific things on that island when it comes to children. That's the distraction that they're using. Because let's keep it real. What do Iran have right now that'll make Trump go over there and attack them? Like Elder Bro Tim said on his video, Russia got missiles. China got missiles. Why he don't go do what he doing to Iran to them? Because he know they can fight back. And they strong just like United States of America. So America is a bully, always picking on little nations. I've been telling people this. America only picks on little nations they know can't fight back. They don't go pick on big dogs. Because of a big dog picking on a big dog, that big dog gonna bark back. He can fight back. So they go to small nations, little nations that cannot really fight back. So they bully them, strong arm them. And that's what's going on. Now ask yourself, if this was World War III, you don't think Russia would have been got involved? You don't think China would be right there too? This setting the stage for the Lord to bring all nations down. That's why he's causing this to happen in the east. Because it's going to bring all the nations down to the east when it really get bad, family, at the set time. So I'm gonna work my way backwards. Instead of going to the front, I'm gonna go backwards with this. First, I'm gonna start in the book of Maccabees so we can see context and certain dispensations of time, as far as like, let's go to the past, then we're gonna bring it up to the future, because we gotta go back before we can go forward. So I'm gonna open up my window, and I want to show y'all that Antiochus Epiphanes, he already did an abomination of desolation. But I'm gonna show y'all what the Lord said about today, though. So let's go to First Maccabees. I'm gonna open up the window and show it on the screen. We're gonna read this together. I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch this. I'm gonna start at verse 1. This is First Maccabees, chapter 1. Let me bring the screen in. There we go. Okay. Watch this. First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. It say, and it happened after that Alexander the son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chettiim, which we know as Cyrus, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece, which are the Greeks. Watch this, y'all. Now I'm gonna leave the window open. Now I'm about to grab my Bible. I gotta show y'all this. Let's go to the book of Daniel, chapter 8. This is why the Lord told Daniel, write everything down that I show you. But certain things, I want you to seal the book until the time of the end. We are in the time of the end. That's why we can understand the book of Daniel now. It wasn't for Daniel time. It was for our time, family. That's why we can understand the 70 weeks of Daniel. We can understand the 2,300 days. We understand these things now, family. Because the book have been opened. It's not sealed no more. But Daniel wanted to know these things, but it wasn't for his time. That's why he say, go your way, Daniel, seal the book. It's not for your time. It's for the future. Daniel's chapter 8. Remember, we're going to work our way backwards. Now, it just said that Alexander took down the Medes and the Persians, right? Okay. Go to Daniel's chapter 8. Just so we can bag this up. I'm going to Daniel's chapter 8. And I'm going to start at verse 1. Because we always got to get the foundation, the context. Daniel's chapter 8, verse 1. It say, in the 3rd year of the reign of King of Belshazzar, a vision appeared unto me, even unto me, Daniel, after that which appeared unto me at the first. And I saw in a vision, and it came to pass, when I saw that I was in Shushan in the palace, which is in the province of Elam. And I saw in a vision, and I was by the river of Ulah. Then I lifted up my eyes and saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram, who had 2 horns, and the 2 horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher came up first. You always hear about the Persian Empire. You don't really hear too much about the Median Empire, but you always hear about the Persian Empire, because the Persian Empire was greater than the Median Empire. Even though they was ruling together, you always hear more about who? The Persian Empire. That's why one came up higher than the other. Here you go, family. Watch this. Verse 4. And I saw the ram pushing westward and northward and southward, so that no beast might stand before him. Neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand, but he did according to his will and became great. And as I was considering, behold, a he-goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth and touched not the ground. It was so swift. The way Alexander was running through nations, it's like he ain't even touched the ground, man. That's how swift it was, the way he was destroying kingdoms. Verse 5 again. And as I was considering, behold, a he-goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth and touched not the ground. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. This is Alexander the Great, family. He was the first notable horn to rule in the Greek Empire. Alexander the Great. So now that we know that the two horns that came up was the Medes and the Persians, and now this notable horn we know as Alexander the Great. Verse 6. And he came to the ram that had the two horns, which is the Medes and the Persians, which I had seen standing before the river, and ran unto him in the fury of his power. And I saw him come close unto the ram, and he was moved with choler against him, and smote the ram, and brake his two horns. And there was no power in the ram to stand before him. But he cast him down to the ground, and stamped upon him. And there was none that could deliver out of the ram, and there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand. This is Alexander, family. Verse 8. Therefore the he-goat waxed very great. And when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and for it came up for notable warns toward the four winds of heaven. So when Alexander power got great, it was broken. Why, KJ? Because he died, family. And then it was split to the four winds. These are his four generals. These are Alexander the Great four generals. Now jump down to verse 20 so we can get context and understanding. This is verse 20. The ram which thou sawest having the two horns are the kings of the Medes and Persians, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia. Now some brother, I was on this channel, this brother was so goofy. He asked me, is the Greeks and Grecians the same? I wish I had baby powder. Family, everybody know that when the Bible say you have sold my people to the Grecians, it was talking about the Greeks. The Greeks and Grecians are the same people, y'all. Woo! Help us, Lord. But do y'all see what I just showed y'all? That according to Maccabees, before I got to Antiochus Epiphanes, Alexander was the first notable horn that ruled in the kingdom of Grecia, which are the Greeks. He took down the Medes and the Persian, which is the ram with the two horns, and the he-goat took them down and beat them down to the ground. But when he waxed strong, he died. It was broken. And then the Bible just said it was split to the four winds. Why? Because his four generals came up in his stead. Let me prove this. Let's get out of here real quick. Let's get out of here real quick. We coming right back, y'all. We coming right back. Now I got to open up and show y'all who are these four generals. And I'm going to show y'all where we at today in prophecy. It's going to all make sense to y'all, family. Just bear with me. I didn't open the window back up. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Let me show y'all the four generals real quick. Hold on, let me pull it up, man. I thought I had already pulled it up. Let me see. Where's the picture? Hold on, family. Okay, here you go. I never changed the name yet. My bad. Jesus. I gotta name it after this. I'm gonna put a name to it. Okay, y'all see this? Here y'all go. It say, after Alexander the Great died, his kingdom was divided among four main generals. Ptolemy took Egypt. Lysimachus ruled Thrace and Asia Minor. Seleucus controlled Syria, Mesopotamia, and Persia. And Cassander held Macedonia and Greece. These are the four generals, family. Y'all see how accurate the Bible is, man? You see how the Bible bag up history? This is documented in history, y'all, that these four generals, after Alexander the Great died, his kingdom was split between these four. And they was also fighting each other too. Antiochus Epiphanes was fighting some of them, especially Ptolemy. This is where you get your Cleopatra from. She also in the book of Daniel. This Bible is an accurate book, man. So I just wanted to prove to y'all that once Alexander the Great died, these are the four generals. Ptolemy took Egypt, Lysimachus ruled Thrace and Asia Minor, Seleucus controlled Syria, Mesopotamia, and Persia, and Cassander held Macedonia and Greece. Four generals, family. The Bible is a cold piece of work, man. Let's get out of here now. We didn't prove that. Now we can go back. Let me open up my window again. Now we're going back to First Maccabees because we didn't prove. The Bible say prove all things, and we didn't prove it. Who the four generals? Who was the ram and the he goat? Now let's go back. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start at verse 1 again. I'm gonna read down to 1 through 11. Then I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna skip down, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm trying to show y'all. Because I want to ask some good questions for critical thinking. And it happened after that Alexander the son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chettiim, and had smitten Darius, king of the Medes and the Persians, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, which is Grecia, Greeks, same people, y'all, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. Y'all remember? It was so swift, he touched not the ground. Verse 3, and went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Didn't we just read that, y'all? That notable horn was broken. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. Verse 6, wherefore he called his servants, such as was honourable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. What did I just show y'all? He parted his kingdom among them, those four generals. Verse 7, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then he died. And his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. Verse 9, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils was multiplied in the earth. Here you go, y'all. Here we go. Watch this. Verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome. And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days, went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. What have your leaders done today? Your leaders have made covenants with the heathen to sabotage your growth, that you won't expand beyond what they held you at. So your leaders are just like these men who are wicked, who go to the government and say, what will you give me to keep these Negroes in control? Every time a Negroes get a little rowdy, what happened? Here come Al Sharpton. Here come your so-called black leaders. I said so-called. So that which was is that which is now, family. Verse 11 again. In those days went there out Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have much sorrow, selling a soul for riches, man. Today, coons, sellouts. They are not our people, y'all. You can't trust a traitor. Back in the day when you traded on your people in the biblical days, they killed your behind. But we ain't doing all that today. We let the Lord deal with them. But we can never trust a coon and a traitor. They are not our people, man. They just have the same skin color with a white man's mind. Jump down to verse 40. And now it's about to get interesting right now. We're going to go to 41. 41. Watch this, y'all. Verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. This sad, y'all. Y'all don't hear this? Many Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols. I'd rather die. If the Lord know I'm not telling the truth, take me off the stream right now. I would rather die than bow down to an idol. I would rather die than turn on my Elohim. I'm not sacrificing no idols, and I'm not eating no swine. I'm not going to defile myself. I would rather die. Because you're going to kill me anyway. So why am I going to defile myself? Then go to hell. Because I was afraid to die. No, partner. Do what you going to do. I'm not eating no swine. And I'm not bowing down or sacrificing no idols. We ain't doing that. But many of our Israelite ancestors right here consented to his religion instead of going ahead and rather die. And they start sacrificing to idols and profaning the Shabbat. Sometimes our faith get tested just to see what we'll do. And most people out of fear are going to take the easy way out. But the Lord knows each and every one of our minds. I would rather die than bow down to an idol or eat swine or defile myself before my Elohim and my King Yahshua HaMashiach. We ain't doing this for nothing. We doing this for salvation. So I'm not defiling myself to lose my crown because I'm afraid of man. What can man do but kill the body? Can't do nothing to the resurrection of the dead. Verse 44. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they shall follow the strange laws of the land and forbid to burn offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they shall profane the Sabbaths and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh, Hey, all you my people, I love you. I really do out there in the Christian world. Y'all my brothers and sisters, we still the same people. Ain't no judgment here. But I forewarn you, you better stop listening to your preacher. You're going to lose your salvation. They just said just right here, they sacrifice swine flesh and unclean beasts. But y'all lying talking about I can eat anything I want if I pray over it. Don't you know your ancestors died because they wouldn't eat swine? So if it's clean, why they killed them for not eating something that's clean? Make it make sense. They killed them because it's unclean and they refused to eat it. So they would rather die than defile themselves with swine. But y'all lying, talking about we can eat anything we want. All we got to do is pray over our food. You better go read Isaiah 66, verse 17. Everybody they eat swine flesh and the abomination of the mouse, I'm going to consume when I come back. That means he going to kill your behind. He ain't playing with you, defiling yourself with swine flesh, talking about you going to get to dwell in the presence of the Lord defile. You have been woefully misinformed. Salute to my ancestors who rather die than defile themselves with swine, because they're going to be in the resurrection of the dead. And Antiochus is going to be in the resurrection of hell, screaming and hollering, where they're going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Verse 48, that they shall also leave their children uncircumcised. Why? So you mean to tell me we don't have to get circumcised, but they went through all this for our ancestors not to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yah, even circumcision and the dietary law, but y'all say it's done away with. But they died for this. Make it make sense, man. Verse 48, that they should leave, that they shall also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of unclean and profanation, to the end that they might forget their law and change all the ordinance. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. Okay. Then the Bible says it's appointed for us to die once. Even though I understand that everybody is not going to die, but it's appointed for man to die once. Because Paul say we should not all die, but we should live. We should be changed in the twinkling of an eye. So everybody's not going to die, even though it's appointed for man to die once. Enoch and Elijah didn't die. Even though I'm about to show you that Enoch and Elijah is coming back according to the revelation of Elijah. In the book that I have, 54 complete books of the Apocrypha. I'm about to show you this. But let's keep going right here, though. Verse 49, to the end that they might forget their law and change all the ordinance. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. In the selfsame manner wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanded the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law. And so they committed evil in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even whithersoever they could flee for succor. Now on the 15th day of the month Casela, that's the 9th month, in the 140 and 50 year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar, and builded idol altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side. Stop. Hammer time. Now let me stop playing. Do y'all see what that just said? He set up the abomination of desolation. Who did this? Antiochus Epiphanes. Now I got to work my way backwards because I'm confused about something. If Antiochus Epiphanes already did an abomination of desolation, and I understand this according to the book of Daniel chapter 11, why would the Lord tell me this then? Let me get out of here because we're done with this. Let's go to Matthew 24. And I'm about to ask a good question. Matthew 24, family. Follow along with your brother, please. We're going to read this together. Now, y'all heard what it just said, right? We all read it for ourselves. It said that Antiochus set up the abomination of desolation. He already did this. So why did the Bible tell me to do this? Matthew 24. And verse 1. Because we always have to start at verse 1 to get foundation and context. What is the chapter talking about? One of my brothers told me, he said, brother, you was not lying. It make all the sense in the world when you start at verse 1 because it lets you know what the chapter is talking about. It give you context. You understand foundation. Oh, this is what it's talking about in this chapter. But if I go straight to 15, people might be thought of like, man, we're like, well, what is this chapter talking about? Like, it's talking about bumming. No, you got to go to verse 1. Then I can start reading down. But verse 1 is going to let me know what the chapter is talking about. That's why I always go to verse 1. Unless I'm getting another precept for something. Matthew 24 and verse 1. Then I skip down after I get my foundation and context. Matthew 24 verse 1. Yeshua went out and departed from the temple. And his disciples came to him for to show him the building of the temple. And Yeshua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there should not be left here one stone upon another, that should not be thrown down. He was already prophesying to them 70 AD. They didn't understand at this time though. But when he said this, he was talking about 70 AD. Verse 3. And as he sat upon a Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when should these things be? And what should be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahshua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. This is a heavy statement right here. Because I was always told, if you believe and you confess Christ, you're going to be saved. But confession is not the only thing you have to do, because if that's the case, how many is being deceived by this confession? If all I have to do is confess and believe, how are they confessing, but many are being deceived? Because this is another Jesus. This confession is not in spirit and in truth. That's why you being deceived. Because they bringing you another gospel, another Jesus, and another spirit. So he said they're going to confess my name, but they're going to deceive many. So confession is not the only thing you have to do. Confession in spirit and in truth, not just confession. Jump down to verse 15. Verse 15. And it reads, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of death. Hold on, time out. What you mean when I therefore shall see the, I didn't already read about the abomination of desolation. But you just told me when I therefore shall see the abomination of desolation. It can't be talking about Daniel time because we're in Matthew. That means it's going to be a future abomination of desolation, family. Do you see what the Bible is doing? There is nothing new under the sun. That which was is that which should be, family. Read that again, KJ, for the people in the back. Verse 15 again. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso read it, let him understand. Why would he send me back to Daniel if the abomination of desolation already happened for eternity? I don't need to go back to the book of Daniel. But you just told me when I therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, we way removed from the book of Daniel. So that means we're going to have another abomination of desolation, family. This is what he's telling you to go back to Daniel. Read what Daniel say. Then you'll understand this abomination of desolation. Because I want you to notice something. In Daniel's abomination of desolation, with Antiochus Epiphanes defiled the temple of the Lord, they did not run to the mountains. The Maccabees stood there and fought for their freedom. But in Matthew 24, he say, flee to the mountains. This is a different time frame because the Maccabees fought for their freedom, fought for their people, and destroyed the Greeks to the ground. He didn't tell us to do that. He said, flee to the mountains. So do you see? This is why I pay attention to everything in the Bible in detail to get understanding of the time in which I'm living in, family. This is not the time of Daniel, even though he told me to go back to Daniel, but I have to understand what Daniel said to understand how this is going to play out. This abomination of desolation. Knowledge. Now let's go back to the book of Daniel, because he just told me to go back to Daniel. Let's go to Daniel chapter 11. And then I'm going to show you who's going to do the abomination of desolation today. But we got to go to Daniel 11 first. Because what I'm about to read is talking about what Antiochus Epiphanes did. But Matthew 24 is talking about the little horn who's going to come up in the last days, and he going to defile the temple that the fake 1948, well, I told Elder Barrock I'm going to be a little bit more careful. The small hats are the 1948 people. They're going to build a temple, and this little horn who's going to come up, he's going to defile the temple and do the same thing that Antiochus Epiphanes did. Same thing, family. Daniel chapter 11. And I'm going to pick it up at verse 31. This is the book of Daniel chapter 11. Daniel chapter 11 and verse 31, family. And it reads, an arm shall stand on his part, meaning armies, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and they should take away the daily sacrifice. Then Antiochus do that? Then Antiochus Epiphanes do that, family. So this is why we had to go back to Daniel, because they're going to do the same thing that Antiochus did. Let me read that again. An arm shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that make it desolate, and such as do wickedly against the covenant shall be corrupted by flatteries. But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. And they that understand among the people shall instruct many. Yet they shall fall by the sword, and by flame, and by captivity, and by spoil many days. Y'all hear this? This is why he told me to go back to Daniel, so I can understand how Antiochus Epiphanes caused the abomination of desolation. And this little horn that's going to come up in the last days, which is called the son of perdition, he's going to do the same thing Antiochus Epiphanes did, family. You know how I know that? Let's go to Daniel chapter 7. This is why I keep explaining to our people according to the scriptures. World War III is against Eastern Europe and Western Europe. Let me say this again. World War III is against Eastern Europe and Western Europe. Once you see all the nations are moving towards the place where Yah say he's going to judge them, called the Valley of Decision, or the place where Yah judge. We haven't seen all nations moving that way yet. Russia haven't went down there yet. China haven't went down there yet. So what they doing to Iran is setting the stage for what Yah is going to do to Babylon and the daughter of Babylon, which is America. See, America is a goofball, and I'm just keeping it real, because she's going to go down in the flames of fire for Israel, because they got Trump in their back pocket, and they are pulling the strings of this most powerful president. But the decision making is coming from Israel and not Trump. Come on now. But I thought he was this big dog. But his strings are getting pulled like a puppet from Netanyahu and them. Make it make sense, y'all. The boy's a puppet. He a puppet. So let's go to Daniel 7, Because then when I get to this World War III, I'm going to show you prophecy that has to happen first before World War III will it be a full-fledged World War III. The Lord is setting the stage, family. The Lord is the one that caused them to attack Iran, because it's going to bring in the allies of Iran and all the big dogs. The bully is about to get bullied by nations more powerful or just as powerful as him. It's going to happen, family. It's going to happen. Daniel chapter 7, because I got to show you the little horn. Who is this little horn? Let me show you. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 1. And it reads, in the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dreams and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the psalms of the matter. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, 4 winds of heaven strove upon the great sea. What do the great sea represent? The people. Revelation 17 will tell you that. Because these kings come from amongst the people. So I got to open up my window because I like showing images. A picture speaks 1,000 words. This is what we're dealing with right here. Here we go. This is the image that we're dealing with. These are the 4 winds. You see, look, 4 kingdoms. Nebuchadnezzar, Medes and the Persians, the Greek and Rome. Legs of iron is Rome. And the feet of clay and iron is the Roman Empire, because Rome was divided. They was divided one against another. That's why it's partly strong and partly weak. Rome was divided. So the head of gold is Nebuchadnezzar. Let's read about it. Verse 3. And 4 great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. The first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. I beheld to the wings that was plucked, and it was lifted up on the earth and made to stand up on the feet as a man. And a man's heart was given to it. Why was a man's heart given to it, family? Because Nebuchadnezzar went stupid one day. He started talking about, my hands did all this. My hands made the rivers. And God made him eat God made him eat grass like an animal for 7 years. The boy nails grew long, hair grew all over his body. The Most High changed his mind. He was out there with the beasts. But boy, when he came from being like an animal, that boy, a man's heart was given to that boy, because he acknowledged that Yah ruled in the kingdom of man. And there is none greater. He had some knowledge now. That's why a man's heart was given to him. The heart is your mind. I bet you won't say that no more. Verse 5. And behold, another beast, a second like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, arise and devour much flesh. This is the Medes and the Persians, the arm and the chest of silver. Medes and the Persian, family. Verse 6. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back 4 wings of a fowl. And the beast also had 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. This is Alexander the Great. This is the Greek Empire. Y'all remember he died at a young age, and the 4 generals, which is the 4 wings or the 4 fowls, took over his kingdom. This is the Greek Empire. This is the belly and thighs of bronze. Verse 7. After this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, strong exceedingly. It had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. It was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. Now, I showed y'all this before. I'm going to show you again. Let me pull this up right quick. Right here. Y'all see this? These are the ones who tried to revive the Roman Empire. That's why it say 10 shall rise. But I'm about to blow your mind with this right here. Watch this. Verse 8. I considered the horns, And behold, there came up among them another little horn, before there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. Do anybody know who were the 3 horns plucked up by the roots? It was the Herlians, the Vandals, and the Achagites. Antiochus Epiphanes did not pluck up 3 by the roots, family. This how you know that this little horn is not talking about him. The Herlians, the Vandals, and the Achagites was plucked up, but it was not Antiochus Epiphanes who did it. So do y'all see now why I'm telling y'all about another abomination of desolation? By this little horn who's going to come up in the last days? This is where you get the word vandalize from the Vandals, vandalize. They was plucked up by the roots. The Herlians plucked up by the roots. The Achagites plucked up by the roots. These were barbarian tribes. These are the ones who went against Rome and gave it a deadly blow in 476 AD. These are barbarian tribes that was plucked up by the roots. And it just said it right here in the book of Daniel. Look again. Verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before 3 of the first horns was plucked up by the roots. And there you go right there on the screen, plucked up by the roots. This Bible is a cold piece of work, boy. That's why I don't let nobody tell me about it. I know it's accurate to the T. But who are the 10 that try to revive it? Well, these 3 was plucked up, right? We got Justinian the first, Charlemagne the second, Otto the third, Charles the fourth, Napoleon Bonaparte, Berto Mussolini, y'all. He was the last one trying to revive and bring Rome back to its former glory. He could not get it there, family. And when you look at the 10 beasts, look, this is the 10 resurrection. But the Bible always says 7 heads and 10 horns. It was 7 because 3 was plucked up by the roots, y'all, which left what? 7. Knowledge now. So do y'all see that the 4th beast, which is Rome, that's where you get your 10 from, that they shall rise. And a little horn came up among them, which we know is this same little horn that speak great words against the Most High. Who is this talking about? The Roman Catholic Church, family. Vatican City. The Pope. The Pope is the one who speak great words against the Most High. The Pope is the one, because did y'all know that Rome is the one who changed times and laws? Rome is the one that put the time at 1201. Do your research. We on Roman time, fam. 1201 don't start a new day, fam. The day start when the evening, when the day change. That's a new day. Not at 1201. So I just wanted to show y'all that. So now y'all see that the 4th beast is Rome, where 10 shall rise. But 3 of them was plucked up by the roots, which left what? 7. So when I get the Revelations, now you see why I say 7 heads and 10 horns with crowns on their head, because they got the 7 from the book of Daniel, chapter 7, with the 10 crowns in Revelation 13, which is the European Union under the revived Holy Roman Empire. Knowledge now, because the Bible say the deadly wound was healed. Healed through who? The EU, family. 10 nations, 10 crowns, 10 toes. Knowledge now. Let's get out of this, family. Let me get out of here, because now I'm going to jump down real quick. Here we go. Now jump down to verse 15, because now we didn't prove that the 3 was plucked up by the roots and a little horn came up. A matter of fact, let me just finish verse 8, then we're going to go down to verse 15. Verse 8, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn was eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. Against who? The Most High Yah and Yahshua and the angels in heaven. Jump down to verse 15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. And I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Verse 19. Then I will know the truth of the fourth beast. Daniel did not care about Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom. He didn't care about the Medes and the Persian kingdom. He didn't care about the Greek kingdom. Guess what kingdom he wanted to know about? The one that was so terrible. There was no animal that God can describe it to in all the animal kingdom. He just called it a terrible beast. And Daniel was really, really concerned and wanted to know about this fourth beast who devour and break in pieces and stamp the residue. He wanted to know about this fourth beast. So listen to what he asks. Verse 19. Then I will know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceedingly dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devour and break in pieces and stamp the residue with his feet. And out of these 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Here you go, y'all. Jump down to verse 23, and here you go. Verse 23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and tread it down, and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them. That's that little horn. And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. This man where you are spiritually and physically. Where do our doctrine come from? It comes from Rome. Where do all these abominable holidays come from? It comes from Rome. Who changed the Sabbath day? Rome. Who changed time? Rome. You see how he wear us out? But the Bible says a time gonna come when he also gonna shed our blood. How you know that, KJ? Let me keep reading. Verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and to think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time, 1 year, times, 2 years, and a dividing of time, 3.5 years, family. That's how long the Lord is going to give the devil to do what he have to do in the hour of temptation. And then after that, here come your King, Yahshua HaMashiach. So now that we didn't prove that, now I can move on. Because if I don't show you what kingdom from Nebuchadnezzar to the time of the Roman Empire, and he just told you, not me, that the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which should devour the whole earth, family. Who is this talking about? The religious entity known as the Pope, Vascarius Filada, or the Vicar of Christ, which is the substitute for the Son of God on earth, or the Most High himself. That's the title of the Pope, y'all. Did y'all know that he don't go by the title no more because too many people was finding out what the title mean, which is Vicar of Christ, the substitute for Yahshua, or the Most High on earth. This man called himself the Father and the Son. You know how I know this to be true? Who do they confess their sins to? The Pope. Who do they call Holy Father? The Pope. But the Bible say, call no man your father. But they call this man Holy Father. And they confess their sins to a man who's also sitting in the mouth of the devil. You better go look at their church building. It's shaped like a serpent's mouth. Because who he get his power from? Satan the devil. KJ, go prove in Revelation 13 and then go to World War III so you can show them what time we in, brother. Let's go to Revelation 13 because he talked about the 7 heads and 10 horns. Where do we get the 7 from? We got them from the book of Daniel. We got it from the book of Daniel. This is Revelation 13. Revelation 13, family. And it's going to back up what I just read about these four great beasts. It's going to say the same thing, but in this beast, they was all into one beast. Let's read it. Revelation 13 and verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Where did we get the 7 heads from, y'all? The book of Daniel. Because 3 of them was plucked up by the roots, which left 7. Where we get the 10 horns from? The European Union, which is called the Big Ten. The Big Ten. America don't got no 10 Big Ten nations. Come on, y'all. These are 10 leaders of the European Union, which is called 10 nations of the EU. Now, they got more than 10 members, but the Bible said 10. That's what it's going to be down to, 10. Who going to be able to make decisions and vote? 10, family. And they get a power to the beast. Did you know when you signed the Euro? Did y'all know when you signed the treaties of Rome, you got to give up some of your sovereignty and your power? Did not the Bible say they're going to get a power to the beast? When you sign the treaties of Rome, did you know you have to give up some of your power? Just like it said, they're going to give it to the beast. This Bible is a cold piece of work, man. Verse 1 again. And I stood up on the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. That's the Greek empire. And his feet was the feet of a bear. That's the Medo-Persian empire. And his mouth is the mouth of a lion. That's the Nebuchadnezzar empire. And the dragon. They go that fourth beast. Y'all remember, he didn't give him no name. He just called him a terrible beast. Now he say, and the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. Who gave the Pope his power? Hashatan, family. Hashatan. He's the supreme leader on earth when it comes to Christendom. They all look to the Pope for all answers when it comes to Christendom and religion. All your false doctrine come from this place, man. You want to know why everybody fighting against religion? And I'm Pentecostal, I'm Baptist, I'm Southern Baptist, I'm Seventh-day Adventist. It all come from Rome, y'all. Everybody just confused. Because this is your mother of harlots. She's the mother of our religion. Why do you think the Bible call her the mother of harlots? Because her harlots is her daughter churches who teach her doctrine, the doctrine of their mama. And their mama is a liar, they are a liar, she a harlot, and they little harlots. So this is why I was showing y'all that when you understand America playing a position as the daughter of Babylon. But when we deal with mystery, Babylon the Great, the Bible say it's a mystery. A mystery is something that has not yet been revealed. And what has not yet been revealed? That the Pope is the same institution in the time of the Inquisition that was burning people at the stake because they did not want to accept Christendom or Catholicism. This the same religion. It's a mystery to people that this man is wicked. We know America wicked. How that's a mystery? But everybody think the Pope is the holiest man on earth. It's a mystery that this man get his power from Satan, the devil. And his number is 666, which is the Vicar of Christ of Ascaris Philadelphia. That's the office of the Pope. That's what he wear on his hat. This man is number 666. That's why it's a mystery. Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Did you not know that Rome called herself the mother church? Look it up. Fact check me. Rome called herself the mother church. Because she's the mother of our religion. And she's abominable. And her daughters are abominable. And this is why the Bible says, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sin. It's not just talking about America, because Mystery Babylon the Great is a worldwide system. Her system is everywhere, not just in America. Because where do America get her religion from? She get it from Rome. Who do America look like? She look like Rome. Who do her coliseums look like? It look like Rome. Look at your football stadium. They got that from Rome. Look at your Senate. It look like Rome. America is Rome. She's the daughter of her mother. And her mother going down, and she going down with her mama. Go to Revelation 17 real quick. Revelation 17. But before I do that, let me go to verse 3. Then we're going to Revelation 17, because I got to show y'all something. And then I'm going to show y'all where we at when it comes to World War III and what has to take place before it be a full-fledged, all-out World War III. I'm going to show you 2 scriptures. And then I'm going to get out of y'all hair. Because until this happened, what I'm about to read, this is setting the stage for World War III. See, the Lord know what he's doing. He allowed them and caused them to attack Iran, because guess what the Lord going to do? These same nations that these people is attacking, the Lord is going to bring Russia, China, and Iran. America, you is going to get destroyed. Do you not know that these are God's sanctified ones? Do you not know God is going to use these nations as Iran, China, and Russia, and all the allies from the Eastern Bloc of the Euphrates, and they're going to beat down you, America, and Babylon? I'm talking about the Babylon of Revelation 13 and 18. You're going to get destroyed, America. It's why the Lord is pulling you in with Israel. You are fighting on behalf of the 1948 people, and you're going to get destroyed with them. So he allowed you to attack Iran because the Lord have a bigger plan. You're not going to win this battle. It's over for y'all. You're going to be destroyed, man. See, you over there bombing their children and they babies dying. But man, watch when it come to you. The Bible say he going to bring things on you ain't never heard of. And this ain't just America. I'm talking about all you nations. You all going to get it for what you did to Jacob. This is Revelation 13 and verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Now, I have a good question. When did America ever take a deadly blow? Since everybody keep talking about America is Mystery Babylon. When did America ever take a deadly blow? Because this deadly blow happened to Rome in 476 AD. But the Bible just say the deadly wound was healed. Through who? The EU, family. The EU. That's why it's a mystery. Because everybody looking at America and don't even understand that the Pope and the economic part of the beast system, which is the EU, is Mystery Babylon the Great, this worldwide system. They in control, family. We don't follow laws of China. We don't follow laws of the Arabs. We follow laws of the Gentile, Japheth's church. European, Caucasian, Indo-European white folk. They make law. That's who make law. They had a stronghold on all nations with that dollar. Everybody thought America was the beauty of the earth, the kingdom of ladies, like the kingdom of all kingdoms, the beautiful America. There's everybody, oh boy, you got to go to America. Everybody was under the thumb of the European Caucasian man, Japheth's church. This is not no Esau, family. Everybody keep talking about Esau, Esau, Esau. I got a book that I keep telling people to read. It's written by a sister named Ella J. Hughes. And this woman did her research. She broke down that there are 2 types of Jews on the earth. You have the Ashkenazi Jew And then you have Esau, who is also claiming to be Jews. It's documented that Esau stole your land and your nationality and is cosplaying as us. Esau did not breed himself totally out. Read the book, man, and go read Obadiah. Read scriptures in the Bible how Esau took the land, family. It's right there for you. Esau is not an Ashkenazi Jew. Esau is not a European. Esau is a Hebrew, just not an Israelite. We speak the same language at that time. So how he is the one who was going to come against you, whose tongue you don't understand, when he come from you, Hebrew, spoke the same language as you, come from the same family as you. Make it make sense, man. How he the white man? Let's go to Revelation 17, man. Let me pull up this now. Hold on, let me get out of here. I got all my stuff by name too. I go straight to it. Let me see. Let me see some. Let me see something. Hold up. And go fact check y'all brother about 476 AD when Rome took a deadly blow. It's right there for you by the barbarian tribes. Them same people that I just named that he plucked up by the roots, which is the Otrogoths, the Vandals, and the Hurlings. Let me say woman riding the beast. Hold on. Let me see. Woman riding. Here it go right here. Riding the beast. Hold on. I'll just put beast in there. Beast. Okay, here we go. The stone here told of the beast. The image of the beast. Y'all see this right here? Look at this. What y'all see, man? Y'all see this? Now look at his hat. Look. What do his hat say? This is it right here, y'all. Y'all see it say Vascaris Filadi 666. Look, Pope Serpent Audience Hall. Come on, man. Why y'all focus so much on America, man? This is a mystery. This is the man the Lord talking about. He ain't talking about no President Donald Trump. He using Trump for his purpose. But this is the man that's the mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Why is it a mystery, KJ? Because they think this man holy. This man get his power from Satan the devil. His influence on the earth when it comes to Christendom is like none other. They even bow down to this man, dog. They bow down to a man on their knees and kiss his ring. Make it make sense, man. This is Revelation 17. Let's go to it right now. Let's go to Revelation 17 and I'm going to get to World War III and Armageddon. Because I think people they think World War III and Armageddon is the same. No. Yahshua is going to fight the battle of Armageddon. World War III is between Eastern Europe and Western Europe. That is not Armageddon. Yahshua come back and then there's Armageddon where he going to shed blood. These are two different battles, man. Two different battles. So y'all see what I got on the screen? This is the title of the Pope. This is the office of the Pope, y'all. Look at the serpent's mouth. Look at this man's hat that he wear. On the hat, it say Vascaris Filadi. Look right here, 666, the title of a man, the office of the man. Like the Bible says in Revelation 13, 16 to 18. That he have a number, which is 303 score and 6. The Catholic Church is your mystery Babylon the Great. I'm talking about the religious part of the beast system. The mother of harlots, the man of sin, the son of perdition is him. It's him, family. But everybody don't know that. That's why it's a mystery. It haven't been revealed yet. But it's going to be revealed to you one day. When he put your head on the guillotine and say, you going to bow down and worship my image? No, I ain't bowing down and worship no images. Cut his head off. Throw him over there in them flames. Take his eyes out. Pour some acid down their throat. This man gonna do some horrific thing. The Bible say this man gonna kill wonderfully. How can you kill somebody wonderfully? That man gonna be doing some killing. Just shedding blood of the saints. And we know the devil coming after the children of Israel, family. We know this. We know this. So let's go to Revelation 17, then I'm going to get to World War III and Armageddon. There you go, family. My bad, y'all. I'm so fired up. My bad. Y'all know when I get fired up, I be forgetting to do stuff. My bad. My bad, family. There y'all go right there. So y'all get to see it now. You see where it say, Vascaris feel I die right here? See that? Title of the Pope. Look at the hat. The hat say the same thing that these numbers say. Remember I was telling you that he's standing inside of a serpent's mouth? Look at this building. It's called the Pope's Serpent Audience Hall. Right in our face. The Pope's Serpent Audience Hall. What do that look like? A cobra. A snake. He get his power from Satan the devil. He's standing inside of the serpent's mouth, y'all. And everybody keep talking about Donald Trump is the man of sin. Boy, I tell y'all, some of y'all teachers do not read and have no understanding. I'm sorry. I got to just speak the truth, man. I ain't finna be biting my tongue because we brothers. They don't understand what they be saying. How is Donald Trump the man of sin? And the Bible just say when the man of sin is revealed, then you're going to see the abomination of desolation. Have y'all seen Donald Trump sitting in any temple? Have y'all seen Donald Trump defile any temple and 3.5 years of great tribulation kicked off? Have y'all seen that? How he the man of sin, man? Make it make sense, dog. Nobody bowed down to Donald Trump. This man is the man of sin that I'm showing you right here. Mr. 666. Not Donald Trump, family. Donald Trump is a base man being used by God to fulfill God's purpose to bring Israel and America to attack Iran. So Russia, China, and all his allies, they finna handle their business when the Lord say, hey, 4 winds. Hey, loose the 4 winds bound in the river Euphrates, which are the Gentile nations. Ain't nobody been loose yet, man. Context is everything. Can't believe your teachers out here talking about Donald Trump, the man of sin. What power he got? What power do we have, y'all? He ain't no man of sin. Come on now. Revelation 17, man. Let me show you this a mystery. Revelation 17. And I'm about to show y'all something, and then we're going to World War III and Armageddon. Well, this don't make no sense, man. Talking about Donald Trump, the man of sin, and Elon Musk is a false prophet. Boy, I tell you, hey, man, tell your teachers to go back to the drawing board. I'm serious, man. Jesus. Elon Musk is a false prophet, y'all. Man, don't even read the Bible. What understanding do we have to be a false prophet? A false prophet have understanding, y'all. That's why he's a false prophet. He know how to manipulate things like the devil do, where they get their power from the devil. Elon Musk is a goofball. He looks stupid half the time. Eyes just rolling all over the place. Look like a robot. But he the false prophet, right? Come on, man. Jesus. Whew. Boy, this don't make no sense, boy. I'm serious. It just don't make no sense, family. I'm just keeping it real. The stuff that I be hearing, it don't make no sense, man. We got to stop this mess, man. Just saying anything. Okay, here we go, y'all. Revelation 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore, who sit upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. What we been made drunk with, y'all? Lies, false doctrine, religion. We have been made drunk with lies. Her false religious lies. The Bible says she's a whore. Why, KJ? Because she says she the wife of the Lord. The Lord said, you ain't my wife. You an abominable whore. And all your daughters are little whores. Excuse me. I'm saying whore in the context of the scriptures, y'all. I'm not just saying it. I'm not in the hood right now. I understand. I don't want nobody to think, okay, Judah just saying whore. Yeah, in the context of scriptures. Woo. Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit up on a scarlet colored beast. What colors do the Pope in them wear? Scarlet and purple. What colors do Vatican City wear? Red and purple colors. Scarlet and purple colors. Red and purple colors. Just like the Bible say. The woman riding the beast because Rome, Vatican City, say she's a mother church. She's a church of the Lord. She's the wife of the Lord. The Lord said, you ain't my wife. You an abomination. This is why it's a mystery, y'all. It haven't been revealed to the public that Rome, Vatican City, is a wicked entity. And he get his power from the devil. But once it's revealed, they're going to be weeping and hollering when they take that mark, thinking that, oh man, who can go against the beast? Who is like unto the beast? And you going straight to hell with the beast. Goofy. Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit up on a scarlet colored beast full of name of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. They go there 7 heads and 10 horns again, y'all. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, and decked with gold and precious stones. When you look at Vatican City, what is decked with? Precious stones and pearls and golds, gold ceiling. Come on, y'all. How this America? How? They talking about this is Statue of Liberty. Well, y'all need to go sit down somewhere. Talking about the 7 spikes. It's the 7 hills of Rome. Boy, I promise you. Some of y'all must have took that Kool-Aid shot. Because that don't make no sense. The 7 spikes are the 7 hills, huh? Boy, y'all don't got no understanding. I'm sorry. Verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. Do not the Pope have a golden cup in his hand? Do not he have on purple and scarlet colors? Yes, they do, man. Yes, they do. What is this right here, y'all? What y'all see? Is this not purple and scarlet? Talk to me, fam. What we see on the screen. Do this look like America who dressed like this? Or do this look like Vatican City? What is that the Pope holding in his hand right here? Look like a golden cup to me. Oh, what color is this? Purple and scarlet. Oh, they go to purple. And they go to scarlet, which is red. Purple and scarlet colors, family. The mother of harlots. This is her. How people messing this up, man? How is everybody messing this up who teaching on YouTube, lying, telling Israel that America is mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. But America get her doctrine from her mama. So how can she be above her mama if she get her doctrine from her mama? Make it make sense to KJ. This man got to be revealed first, family, for great hell to happen on earth. He haven't been revealed yet. So how is Donald Trump the man of sin? That means he would have been revealed already, right? I don't know what y'all be reading. This is your mystery Babylon the Great you see on the screen, family. The purple and scarlet colors and the woman riding the beast. The beast is the Vatican City with the economic part of the European Union. She's the church part. Revelation 13, that's the economic part. So you're going to have a leader in the beast system over the EU, and you're going to have the Pope over the religious part of the beast system. This is the man of sin, the son of perdition. This is so easy to be understood, man. Even my little 9-year-old daughter understands this. So stop thinking that America is not a mystery. We all know she's wicked. Vatican City is a mystery because people must have forgot about the Inquisition. So when that Pope get in that little doom buggy, everybody is crying in the street. Oh, look at the Pope. Oh, trying to touch him and hug him. Boy, y'all touching the devil's child. That boy is the devil's seed. Okay, Judah, you got it wrong, brother. Mystery Babylon is America. Okay, let me read this right here. Verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Jump down to verse 9. Watch this. Let me get out of here. Get out of here. Watch this. 7 hills of Rome. I told you, we prove everything, man. We ain't finna be arguing with nobody. We just gonna prove it. Verse 9. And here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Here y'all go. 7 hills of Rome, man. And even got the scriptures right there. Even the Gentiles know this. But some of y'all teachers want to continue to keep pushing you, talking about America, putting all their focus on America, and they missing the mark that when it say she sit on 7 mountains, here go your 7 mountains right here, which are the 7 hills of Rome, man. What 7 mountains do America got? Or 7 hills? This is talking about Vatican City, man. This is where the woman sit at. This your mystery Babylon the Great. But remember, this is a worldwide system because all her religions are spread to the world. And we have all drunk of the wine of her fornication. Every last one of us, even me, everybody. We all been deceived. Then they gave a seizure boy jail to really put the nail in the coffin. A Caucasian hippie, white Jesus, blonde hair, foolish eyes, don't look like he got no masculinity to him. He don't have no mystique. He just look plain Jane like Kid Rock, like he play a guitar. And they gave us this Jesus, a murderer, a rapist, tried to sleep with his sister, killed her husband, poisoned people. This who they put up as the Messiah, a certified hippie. This shows 7 hills of Rome, man. Now let's go deal with World War III and Armageddon. Why did you go through all that, KJ? Because people have to know what systems we are in. And he said the 4th beast should be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which should devour the whole earth. The 4th kingdom is Rome. So that means that this little horn has to be revealed so he can wear out the saints. Because this is Western Europe. This is who Russia, China, Iran is going to go to battle with. This is why the Lord is setting the stage. Let's go to Revelations 9, man. I'm about to show y'all right now. Let's go to Revelations 9. Let me get out of here. We don't need this no more. We don't need this no more. We didn't prove this. We didn't prove this. Okay. Let's go to Revelations 9. No, matter of fact, let's go to Revelations 9 because I'm about to show y'all something. I only got a few more scriptures after this and then we out of here. Revelations 9, y'all. Watch this, family. This how you know that World War III, I'm talking about the totality of the battle, is not going to happen until this happens. Then y'all going to know we're in World War III. Watch this, y'all. Revelations 9, verse 1. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven, Hashetan, unto the earth. And to him was given the keys of the bottomless pit, the EU. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air was darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. They going to battle. They going to war, y'all. Verse 3. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth. And unto them was given power as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded to them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their forehead. Watch this, y'all. Jump down to verse 12. Verse 12. One war is past, and behold, there come two wars more hereafter. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice of the four horns of the golden altar, which is before God, saying to the sixth angel, who had the trumpet, loose the four angels, which are bound in the river Euphrates. Oh, now it all makes sense to me now. These angels are holding back the armies of the Gentiles. That's why you don't see a full-fledged, all-out World War III. You see Russia and Ukraine over here. You see Israel and Iran over here. You see Israel and the Palestinians over here. But you do not see China having got involved. All the allies of Russia haven't got involved. All the nations of Western Bloc haven't got involved. So this is not World War III. The stage is being set because once the angels loose the four angels in the who was holding back the wind, which is the four winds, the same four winds in the book of Daniel chapter 7. Y'all remember? He said they strove up on the four winds of the great sea. These the same nations, y'all. Gentile nations. But KJ, when are they going to loose the four winds? Watch this, y'all. Verse 14. Saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels was loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen was 200,000. And I heard the number of them. Have y'all saw any army of 200 million men yet? You haven't saw it yet, right? That's how you know we're not in World War III, family. You're going to see a 200 million man army. You haven't seen that yet, family. I mean, China have half of the army by themselves. When you see the 200 million man army, when you see that a third part of mankind is being slayed, when there's chaos over all the earth, then you're going to know what time we living in. But everybody's still going to work, going to the movies, taking their wife to go drink a little coffee, going to the store making groceries, going to have a good time where you want to dance with your spouse or dance with your husband. Everybody is just doing what the normal life they've been doing. But when chaos really come up on this earth, we won't be enjoying these things no more, family. People are going to be looking for safety. Those who didn't believe in y'all going to be crying for y'all. Y'all, hear me now, y'all. Hear me, y'all. Please show mercy, y'all. Nobody doing that right now. Everybody just going about their daily life. You try to tell people about Yah, they reject Yah. I don't want to hear that Bible, but a day gonna come, you're gonna be crying to hear this Bible, partner. So this how y'all know we are not in the time of these angels loosing these 4 angels bound in the great river Euphrates. Because once they are loose, let me get a precept. Once they are loose, what's gonna happen, KJ? Let's go to Revelation 16. We are not in the book of Revelations. I guarantee you. We are not in the book of Revelations, family. I'm telling you, I didn't did lessons on it. I didn't prove it. Now, how you going to jump to Revelation and the man of sin haven't been revealed yet? Where's the wearing out the saints? Where's the 3.5 years of great tribulation? Where are the 2 witnesses who supposed to preach while this man of sin is ruling for 3.5 years? Where's all this stuff, family? We haven't seen it yet. That's why I'm telling y'all. The seals haven't been opened. The trumpets haven't been blown. The vials haven't been poured out. Because the Bible say men are going to seek to die and death going to flee from them. Who you see seeking to die right now? Talking about, please, Lord, kill me. This is too much to bear. Nobody is asking to die, family. But if they going to come, or they going to be seeking death. And the Bible say death going to flee from them. They're going to be tormented 5 months. Third part of man going to die. Come on, family. We ain't there yet. We're not there yet, family. That's all I'm saying. We're not there yet. But we're going to get there. But people are trying to rush the Lord's prophecy and not understanding that you jumping the gun. We haven't even had the abomination of desolation. Because once these 1948ers build that temple, guess who's going to go over there and sit in that temple, y'all? The Pope. I don't know which one, but it's going to be a Pope. And he's going to defile the temple that they're going to build. And it's going to be called the abomination of desolation again. And it's going to kick off 3.5 years of great hell upon earth, which is called the Great Tribulation. There's never been a time like this before, nor ever shall be to many generations. So let's go to Revelation 16. So let me show you when World War III fully going to happen. Because remember what he just said. He said, loose the 4 angels, right? Which are bound in Euphrates. Once they are loose, let's see what's going to happen. Revelation 16. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. Revelation 16. Revelation 16. I'm going to pick it up at verse 1, then I'm going to skip down. Revelation 16 and verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of Elohim upon the earth. Now watch this, y'all. Jump down to verse 11. And let's see what they did. I'm going to go to verse 10. He say, and the 5th angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they guard their tongue for pain. Do y'all see anybody doing that? And blaspheme the Elohim of heaven because of their pain and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. And the 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the waters thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. There y'all go. Do y'all see any kings of the east going through the Euphrates right now? No, you do not. Why you don't see it? Because Russia got to come out of the north with China, with Iran, and they got to make their way down through the Euphrates River. And all the west is going to come down to the Euphrates River. And Russia and all his allies on the eastern bloc and all the western nations on the western bloc, they gonna clash, family. This is why the waters got to be dried up. Now, a lot of people say, well, KJ, the waters have already dried up. Not completely. Not completely, family. Let me show you why. So do y'all see what I just showed y'all? We are not in World War III yet, because the kings of the east is not making their way to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Armageddon, where there have been many battles, in the valley of Jezreel, or the valley of decision. When they just attacked Iran, they directly attacked Iran. Russia haven't got involved yet. China haven't got involved yet. So how is World War III? Because the man of sin got to be revealed with the European Union, and then all the Western nations are going to have their armies, and then they're going to clash with the Eastern nation, which is Russia, China, and Iran, and all his allies. This is book, man. This man got to be revealed first. That's why the Lord is setting the stage for him to be revealed, because everything is going to happen simultaneously. What you mean, KJ? They're going to show that temple. He's going to defile that temple. It's going to kick off 3.5 years of great hell. And then this when these armies are going to clash in the valley of decision. He got to be revealed first, family. Nothing can really happen until the son of perdition be revealed. It tell you that in Second Thessalonians, that he have to be revealed first. And he going to say he God. He going to sit in the seat of God, saying that he is God. And he going to come after the workings of the devil. He going to make fire come down from heaven. He going to perform miracles. But there's one thing he cannot do, and that's give life. This is knowledge now. He can't give life. And that's how you're going to know that he is not who he claimed to be, because he cannot bring the dead back to life. But he can bring fire down. He can do other things, but he can't give life. Cannot give life. So do y'all see what I'm saying, family? Listen to what your brother's saying. If anybody tell you we are in the book of Revelations, all you have to do is ask them, brother, if we're in the book of Revelations, how are we still talking right now to one another? Brother, we wouldn't be on no internet right now. I wouldn't be teaching y'all right now. We was in the book of Revelation, y'all. I have my family somewhere in safety. You'll have your family somewhere in safety. It won't be no more communication how we can communicate right now, family. It's going to be chaos on earth. The Bible say he's going to kill wonderfully. He's going to destroy the mighty and holy people. If you get caught up in this great tribulation, he is. So, okay, Judah, what they have to do? What do our people have to do? You didn't say it all of that, brother. Now you got to show them, what do we have to do? First, let me show y'all this. I'm going to open up my window, and this will be last. Listen to what I'm telling y'all according to the scriptures. The stage is being set, but we are not there yet, family. That's all I'm trying to get y'all to see. We are in Matthew 24, the time of sorrow, love of many waxing cold. We haven't got to the abomination of desolation yet, because they haven't revealed the temple, which is called the abomination of desolation. He's going to sit in this temple, and he's going to say he's God, and he's going to perform miracles. This is why the Bible says if it was possible, he can deceive the very elect, but it's not possible. But if it was possible, he could, because he's going to perform some things that people are going to say, this got to be God. This got to be God. This man making fire come down from heaven. But it tells you in 2 Thessalonians, by the workings of the devil, he performed these things. Not by the Most High Yah and Yahshua. So let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Right here. Now I'm going to go down the line, and I'm going to prove this what I'm reading. The abomination of desolation, right? It's going to last for 1,260 days. Matthew 24, verse 15. We dealt with that already, right? Daniel chapter 7 say he's going to wear us out for a time, and dividing of time. 3.5 years. That's going to last for 1260. Then the Bible say the little horn, man of sin, he got to be revealed. But in Daniel chapter 7, verse 24 and 25, it say he's going to wear out the saints for how long? 1260. 1260, y'all. In Jeremiah chapter 30, it talk about Jacob's trouble. How long that's going to last? For the same 1260 that this man is ruling for a time, times, and a dividing of time. This is why it's called Jacob's trouble, because the Bible say he's going to wear out the saints. Psalms 147 tell you who the saints are. Or Psalms 148 tell you who the saints are. It say the saints are Israel. You are the saints. And the devil is coming after us, family. And this man is going to wear us out if we get caught up in this great tribulation. Now, the Bible said that the two witnesses, They're going to be preaching for how long? Go to Revelation chapter 11. And then I'm finna show you who these two men are. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 1. And I'm finna show you how long the two witnesses is going to be preaching. Let's see. Revelations 11 verse 1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood saying, rise and measure the temple of God and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court, which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not. For it is given unto the Gentiles. And the holy city should they tread underfoot 42 months. How long is 42 months? 1260, y'all. 3.5 years. Verse 3. And I will give power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days clothed in sackcloth. How long is that? 1260, family. Told y'all 1260. The same thing. Everything on this screen is going to happen at the same time that the man of sin is ruling. That's why I got all 1260. Because the abomination going to last for 1260. The little horn man of sin going to rule for 1260. Jacob's trouble is also going to happen when he's revealed, weighing out the saints, 1260. The two witnesses is preaching at the time he's ruling for the 3.5 years, 1260. The woman's going to flee to the wilderness where we're going to be nourished and protected for how long? 1260. And after that, here come Christ. After the great tribulation, here come your Messiah. Matthew 24, verse 29 to 31 said, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, the moon shall not give her light, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man, and here come your battle of Armageddon. Revelations 19, 11 through 19. Christ going to take down the nations in the battle of Armageddon. So World War III and Armageddon is not the same. Armageddon is the battle when Yahshua come and take down the nations. World War III is when the East and West fight each other, and Yahshua is going to intervene. Then they're going to turn their weapons on him, and he's going to destroy them. All your armies are going to be destroyed. The battle is already won. You are defeated. Let me show you who the two witnesses are right here. This is from my book called The Complete 54 Books of the Apocrypha. Let me bring this in. I'm going to bag it up a little bit. Okay, here we go right here. Everybody always asks me, who are the two witnesses? This is called the Revelations of Elijah. And I also have another one to bag this up called the Apocalypse of Elijah. And they say the same thing. Out of the mouth of two or three, we let it be established. So this is called, right here, the Revelations of Elijah at the top. This is from my book called The Complete 54 Books of the Apocrypha. And I want you to hear what they say about the two witnesses that's going to preach for 1,260 days when the man of sin is revealed. Okay, here we go. Chapter 4, verse 1. The virgin whose name is Tabitha. Now remember, the Lord is using this woman as a virgin. He called her Tabitha. The virgin whose name is Tabitha will hear that the shameless one have revealed himself in the holy places. Did not the Bible just say he gonna stand in the holy places? In the Revelation chapter 11. And she will put on her garments of fine linen. And she will pursue him unto Judea, scolding him up to Jerusalem, saying, O shameless one, O son of lawlessness, which is son of perdition. O you who have been hostile to all the saints. Hold on, what? To all the who? To all the saints. Daniel chapter 7, verse 25 say what? He gonna wear out the who? He gonna wear out the saints. She just say you is shameless. You are against all the saints. Then should the shameless one, he will be angry at the virgin. He will pursue her up to the regions of the sunset. Now this virgin represent the people. The people of who? The saints, which is the people of Israel, fam. Because remember, a lot of Israelites still going to be teaching the truth. We're going to be rebuking this man. Then these two witnesses going to come on the scene and they're going to really do damage to this boy. because they could make fire come down from heaven. They could perform all type of miracles. Verse 3 right here. It say, then the shameless one will be angry at the virgin. He will pursue her up to the regions of the sunset. And we know that's to the east because the sun rises from the east. He will suck her blood in the evening. Did not the Bible say he gonna shed our blood? He will suck her blood in the evening, and he will cast her out of the temple, and she will become a healing for the people. She will rise up at dawn, and she will live and scold him, saying, O shameless one, you have no power against my soul or my body, because I live in the Lord always. See, we're not going to be afraid to die. We're not going to be afraid, y'all. So she say, oh, shameless one, you have no power against my soul or my body, because I live in the Lord always. And also my blood which you have cast out of the temple have become a healing for the people. Then when Elijah and Enoch hear that the shameless one have revealed himself in the holy place, did not the Bible say he got to be revealed first? But who did the Bible say gonna come? Enoch and Elijah will hear that the shameless one has revealed himself in the holy places. They will come down and fight with him, saying, are you indeed not ashamed when you attach yourself to the saints? Because you are always estranged. You have been hostile to those who belong to heaven. You have acted against those belonging to the earth. You have been hostile to the thrones. You have acted against the messengers. You are always a stranger. You have fallen from heaven like the morning stars. Who fell from heaven, y'all? Who this man get his power from? Satan the devil. Who fell from heaven? Satan the devil. Told y'all he got his power from Satan the devil. But who are the two men talking to him? Enoch and Elijah. That's why they never died, y'all. God kept them reserved to send them back when this man is going to be revealed for 1,260 days. How you know that, KJ? It just told me that in Revelation chapter 11. When my two witnesses come, they're going to prophesy for 1,203 score days, which is 1260. Knowledge. And who they going to go against, KJ? The shameless one. Who is the shameless one? The man of sin, the son of perdition. And I also got this same writing in the Apocalypse of Elijah. Enoch and Elijah was preserved for a specific reason, man. That God is going to send them back in the end times when this man is revealed. These two men are going to emerge and they're going to prophesy for 1,260 days, which is 3.5 years. While this man is ruling, they're going to be whooping his behind with the scriptures. And then after the Lord allowed a prophecy to be fulfilled, the Bible said they was killed. And after 3 days, Christ told them, come up hither. And they met the Lord in the air. Now, I want you to notice, when did they meet the Lord in the air, y'all? Immediately after the tribulation of those days. You see how this Bible is so cold? When Christ is coming down, these men met Christ in the air. Because this man only going to rule for 3.5 years. And immediately after that, here come Yahshua. And then Enoch and Elijah met the Lord in the air. And they was changed with spiritual being bodies. And the dead in Christ should be raised first with them spiritual being bodies. And those of us who are alive and remain should be caught up and meet the Lord in the air, according to 1 Corinthians 15. When it said in the twinkling of an eye, we should be changed. So I wanted y'all to know that we are in the book of Matthew right now, where it's wars and rumors of wars and threats and everybody making threats and a little fighting over here, a little fighting over there. But when you see a 200 million man army, when you see that the angels who are holding back the four winds of the Gentile, when they release them, then you're going to see chaos and war. You're going to see real war. But right now, this is not World War III. We got a long way to go, y'all, because we got the man of sin. We got the abomination, desolation. We got Jacob's trouble. We got the great tribulation. We got the two witnesses got to emerge. Oh, let me show y'all this. The woman got to flee to the wilderness for 1260. Hold up. And this will be last. What else I want to show y'all? Hold on. Okay, I want to show you this. You see the Euphrates River? This is how I know that the kings of the east haven't made their way yet. Listen to this. This is from the World Atlas. It said the Euphrates River is considered Western Asia's longest river that has a length of about 2,800 kilometers. The river originated in the Armenian highlands of southeastern Turkey and then flows through the country of Syria, Iraq, where it meets with the Tigris River and finally drain into the Persian Gulf. It's still doing that today, y'all. When it's not doing this no more, here come your kings of the east and your kings of the west. What else you want to show them, KJ? Hold on. This right here is something very important. Y'all see this word called the Kidron Valley? It is east of Jerusalem, right by the Mount of Olives, right? This is where the blood is going to flow. The blood is going to flow. Because the Kidron Valley is also another name for the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the Valley of Decision. That's why it's called a Valley of Decision. So he's going to shed blood in this valley called the Kidron Valley, which is the Valley of Jehoshaphat. What else? Let me see. Oh, another thing I want to show y'all is this. See this? Jehoshaphat, meaning God would judge, or Jehovah has judged. A valley adjacent to the city of Jerusalem. On the east, long regarded as the place of the judging of the nations. It is also referred to as the Valley of Decision. It is commonly taken as a reference to this place, now known as the Valley of the Kidron. There y'all go. Let me get out of here. I'm just moving along. Okay, I wanted to prove this too. Remember when I was telling y'all about the Valley of Jezreel? This is Megiddo. It say Megiddo is an important town of ancient Palestine, overlooking the plains of Edrelon, Valley of Jezreel, which was by Issachar's land, family. So let me keep going. Right here. I want to prove this too. In Isaiah 13, it said that the Medes, right? Let me get this real quick. Then I'm gonna get out of y'all hair. Let me go to Isaiah 13. Let me prove this real quick. Isaiah 13 and verse 1. Isaiah 13 and verse 1. It said, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amoz did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake their hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger. Y'all see that? That's Russia, Iran, and China in them. These are his sanctified ones. America is not his sanctified one. America is going to get handled by his sanctified ones with the West, with the Western nations. America going to be aligned with the West, and she going to get beat down too. Verse 3, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my hotness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations. Did not he say 200 million? Gather together, the Lord of hosts, muster the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country. How far can you go than Russia? How further can you go north than Russia? They come from a far country, from the ends of the earth. This is Russia, Iran, China. Here come the big dogs. Now jump down to verse 15. Verse 15, because I'm about to prove something with this on the screen. Everyone that is found should be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Who are the Medes? This is from, I got this, from the Encyclopedia of the Bible. And it says Persia, predominant ethnic group of Iran, formerly known as Persia. Although of diverse ancestry, the Persian people are united by their language Persian, which belongs to the Indo-Iranian group of the Indo-European language family. I told y'all they sons of Japhet. Kept telling people that. A variant of the Persian language. So, Persia, Iran are the Medes family. You can go look it up. Persia is Iran. That's what I was. Look, Persia is Iran, which are the Medes. The Bible said they gonna handle their business on Babylon. So you see what they doing to Iran right now? But watch what Iran do to them when the Lord flipped that switch and them angels loosed them. See, Trump think he doing something right now. But let me show you something what the Medes do not care about. Verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver. And as for gold, they should not delight in it. Their bow also should dash the young men to pieces, and they should have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes should not spare children. Do America spare children? No. You can't even pay these men off, man. They don't care about your silver and no gold. They want your blood, man. They have never forgot, man. Just like China haven't never forgot. No nation has forgot what America done to them. These nations don't like America. They just sit at the table and talk peace. But at the end of the day, they all going to war. They all going to war. So the Medes is Iran, fam. The Persians. Modern day Iranians. Who the Lord say they gonna dash to pieces your young women, and they is not gonna spare your babies. Because I just found out that over there, they killed a lot of babies. So what you think them people thinking about? Well, they not gonna spare you. And the Iranian people didn't already say they don't got no problem with black Americans. We just gotta stay out the way. They don't got no problem with you. They done said it plenty of times. We have no problem with black Americans. They got a problem with these white folk. They don't got no problem with you. So you want to join the army and go fighting nations? You shouldn't be fighting these nations, man. What these nations do to you? You in captivity fighting another nation that America is taking down and bombing, and you participating in it. I don't think that, I'm just being, I don't think you should be involved in that. Because you got to ask yourself, what have Iran ever done to America? Nothing, fam. So why bully them? Why messing with these people? Because they doing it for Israel. This Israel's last chance to make a stand, fam. Israel is done. The whole world know they fake. 1948. The whole world. So now they trying to make a push. Because as Elder Brotem told y'all, they need this war. Aber Pike. They need it, fam. Let me see what else. I think that's it, man. And it just goes to prove, look, Russia sit all the way in the north. Y'all see this? Look. They come from a far country. Look at this. Here you go. They go China, they go Russia, they go Iran. And they go to Euphrates River. There you go, man. The Bible is a true book, man. I think that's it. Let me see. Here you go right here. Here go your, I'm telling you, hey, Russia and China, when they get involved, it's over. It's over, fam. When China and Russia get involved, it's over. But it's not over for you, Israel. But it's going to be over for America and all the West. Because the Bible just said, these are my sanctified ones. He didn't say America is his sanctified one, man. America is being used. Let me see. I think that's it, man. And I want to show this little fake place. You see this? Now, how can it be the real Jerusalem when he say that Jerusalem is surrounded by mountains? How could this be the real Jerusalem, which is Zion, and this thing is on top of a hill, but the Bible say that Zion sit on the hill and surrounded by mountains? I don't see no mountains. Y'all do? The little state of Israel right here. It's still our land, but it ain't no Zion. Look at this place. Look like it's just all packed up and just, no, partner. They done created a whole city of our land. Well, some of our land, because they created a state called the State of Israel by the Mediterranean Sea, which that was our border, goofball. Talking about this Israel. Boy, this ain't all of Israel. You ain't even got no land to the east of the Jordan River. Where all that land at? This ain't no Israel, man. This is some of Israel. This is not all of our inheritance, family. So I just want y'all to know that. If anybody try to tell you all that little piece of dirt, we ain't trying to hear that no more, man. Go believe what you want to believe. We're going to stick to the scriptures. The Bible say that I would enlarge the children of Japhet, and he should dwell in the tents of Shem. And they are dwelling in the tents of Shem, which is the children of Japhet. Indo-European Caucasian people who came from Europe down to our land because Japheth was given the north quarter, which is the north. And who come from the north? All of Japheth's children. I think that's it for me, man. Yep, that's it for y'all, brother. I just wanted to show y'all that. I can get out of here now. Oh my God, the screen went off again? Man, that's not y'all brother doing that. Man, I had the thing open. I don't know why it keep closing. My bad, y'all. Jesus. My bad, man. Dang, why it keep on going off? Goofy. All right, here we go. My bad, man. Here y'all go. Look. There go Russia sitting in the north. Remember, he said they come from a far country. So we got this out the way. They go Russia, China, and Iran. They go to Euphrates River right here. They got to make their way through the Euphrates. Okay. Here go Iran. Iran is a what? The Persians is Iran. So when he said that the Medes, he's talking about these people right here. Iran is the Medes, family, and also the Persians. And they got that close relationship with Russia. That's why they are the bear in the Bible. What is Russia's symbol? The bear. So the Medes and the Persians is Iran. And it's right here for you. Persians, predominant ethnic group of Iran. Okay, there you go. Now we can get out of there. Here go your three big dogs right here. There you go. The Most High gonna use them to handle their business on the West. And America, she gonna get dealt with too. Okay. What else we got? This is called Megiddo. It's an important town of ancient Palestine overlooking the plains of Edrelon, the valley of Jezreel. There you go. And Jezreel was by Issachar's land, the land of Issachar. Y'all remember when he said, I would judge Jezreel for what the northern kingdom did in Samaria, in the valley of Jezreel? So it's a valley, family. And this is what Christ's going to take them down at. Megiddo or Armageddon. Okay. This is Jehoshaphat. This goes to prove that Jehoshaphat is the valley of Kidron today. So it say the valley of Jehoshaphat, meaning God should judge, or Jehovah has judged, the valley adjacent to the city of Jerusalem on the east, long regarded as the place of the judging of the nations. It is also referred to as the valley of decision. It is commonly taken as a reference to this place, now known as the valley of the Kidron. There y'all go. Okay. Let me keep going. Now, this is what I want to show y'all. Y'all see this? Look. See? Megiddo. Right here. Valley of Jezreel. Here go Nazareth. Y'all see this? All this valley is where Yahshua going to handle his business at. See this? And here go Jezreel Springs. You see? So here y'all go. And this is 3D imagery. So I just wanted to show y'all. It's at the Valley of Jezreel. Here you go. Okay. Let me keep going. I already showed y'all this. Everything you see on the screen gonna happen for 1,260 days. We got that out the way. Fake Zion. They talking about this, the real Jerusalem, Zion, certified lie. The Bible says Jerusalem sit in the side of the north, and Jerusalem sit by the Dead Sea. I don't see no Dead Sea right here. They just be lying. Here go the Kidron Valley. Y'all see this? And because the Kidron Valley was by the Mount of Olives. And look, it sit in the side of the north in the back. You see it say north? This is how the real Jerusalem look. It sit in the side of the north, family. Because Judah was in the south, Jerusalem in the north. Sides of the north. This Bible, this book. Okay. I think that's it, man. Oh, I showed y'all this. Did y'all see this? So the Euphrates River is considered Western Asia's longest river that has a length of about 28 kilometers. The river originated in the Armenian highlands of southeastern Turkey and then flows through the countries of Syria, Iraq, where it meets with the Tigris River and finally drains into the Persian Gulf. There y'all go. So until this not happening no more, to where the Euphrates is not going through Syria, Iraq, and the Tigris and draining itself into the Persian Gulf, the kings of the east would not be making their way through. When it's completely dried up, then y'all gonna see that the Lord is gonna allow the four winds to let loose. I think that's it, man. Y'all think that's it? Did y'all see when I was reading the Revelations of Elijah? Did y'all see the page? Did y'all see when I was reading the Revelations of Elijah? Did y'all see that page? No, this war gonna be so terrible, family. It'll never be nothing like it again. Oh, y'all didn't see it. Oh, some people say they did. Oh, no. Okay, let me go back to it. My bad. I got y'all. Look. Can y'all see it now? I'm going to read it again. This is the Revelations of Elijah. It says, chapter 4, verse 1. It said, a virgin whose name is Tabitha will hear that the shameless one has revealed himself in the holy places. And she will put on her garment of fine linen, and she will pursue him up to Judea, scolding him up to Jerusalem, saying, O shameless one, O son of lawlessness, O you who have been hostile to all the saints. Then the shameless one will be angry at the virgin. He will pursue her up to the regions of the sunset. He will suck her blood in the evening, and he will cast her out on the temple, and she will become a healing for the people. She will rise up at dawn, and she will live and scold him, saying, O shameless one, you have no power against my soul or my body, because I live in the Lord always. That's how we gonna be, y'all. We not gonna be afraid. And also my blood, which you have cast on the temple, has become a healing for the people. Then when Elijah and Enoch hear that the shameless one has been revealed himself in the holy place, they will come down and fight with him, saying, are you indeed not ashamed when you attach yourself to the saints? Because you are always estranged. You have been hostile to those who belong to heaven. You have acted against those belonging to the earth. You have been hostile to the throne. You have acted against the messengers. You are always a stranger. You have fallen from the heavens like a morning star. You were changed, and your tribe became dark of you. But you are not ashamed. When you stand firmly against God, you are a devil. There you go. He said Enoch and Elijah. So when I read about them two witnesses, the Revelations of Elijah say Enoch and Elijah gonna come back. He said that they should come down and fight with him. Is this the reason why God preserved them all the way to this time? That they never died? Absolutely. Absolutely, family. That's it. I don't got nothing else. That book is called the 54 Complete Books of the Apocrypha, but the name of that book is called The Revelations of Elijah, and I also have the Apocalypse of Elijah. Basically saying the same thing, but it's two different books. But that right there was called the Revelations of Elijah. And it said that God is going to send them back, him and Enoch, to fight against the shameless one. And in Revelation chapter 11, it said that my two witnesses will prophesy for 1,260 days. And I also have another testament called the Testament of Joseph the Carpenter, Yahshua's stepfather. And they even asked, who are them two men over there? And they said it is Enoch and Elijah waiting to be sent back for 1,260 days to fight against the man of sin. So that's all I got, family. World War III is on the rise, but this is not World War III. The abomination of desolation is on the rise, but the man of sin haven't been revealed yet. Jacob's trouble is on the rise, but the man of sin have to be revealed first. Then he's going to wear out the saints. And after 3.5 years of this, here come your king, Yahshua HaMashiach. But nobody know the day, nobody know the hour, nobody know the month, the day, or the time. We just know immediately after the tribulation of those days, here come Yahshua. But I can't tell you no month, day, and time. I just know he coming immediately after the tribulation. So all you have to do is endure unto the end, and you gonna be saved, family. Oh, one more thing. My bad. Revelations 12. Let me show you. We're gonna flee to the wilderness at the time that this man is ruling for 1,203 score days. This is Revelations 12 and verse 6. Revelations 12 and verse 6. And it reads, I'll start at verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. This represents Jacob, Rachel, and the 12 tribes of Israel. But in Genesis 39, is it 39 or 49? No, it's not 49. I think it's 39. This represents Joseph, his daddy, his mama, and his 11 brethren when he had a dream. Jump down to verse 6. Verse 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared of God. Prepared of God. Prepared of God. You don't got to go through the great tribulation. He prepared a place for you to get there. Don't listen to none of your teachers telling you you don't supposed to flee. Yes, you do. At the said time, you're supposed to flee. You're supposed to flee, family. When you see the abomination of desolation, you're supposed to flee to this wilderness. How you going to get there? By the transportation that's available that the Lord is going to allow you to get there, by your faith. Not by your passport, but by your faith and your hands and your heart being clean. He did it before, he's going to do it again. Revelation 12 verse 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there. How long, KJ? 1,203 score days. There y'all go. Thank you, Brother Michael. Genesis 39 and verse 12. Thank you. So do y'all see that the woman fled into the wilderness, where God prepared a place for her for 1,203 score days? How long did the Bible say he's going to wear out the saints? For 1,203 score days. How long did he say the two witnesses are going to preach? For 1,203 score days. There y'all go, family. It's only going to last for 3.5 years. And every time you see 1260, it's only going to happen one time. That's the lesson. Pray somebody got some understanding. Thank y'all for y'all time. We are not in the book of Revelations yet. We are in the time of sorrow. We are in the time of the love of many waxing cold. We are in the time where the Lord is setting the stage for the man of sin to be revealed. Because in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, the Bible say that a falling away gonna come first. Then should that man of sin be revealed. I never thought in my lifetime I would ever hear a black person say I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I never heard that in my life coming up, but I hear it today. You know why? Because a falling away is happening, family. People don't believe no more. And the Bible say when a falling away happen, then that wicked man gonna be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's what we see right now, a falling away from the truth, from God. The Bible say the fool have say there is no God. How many of our people say there is no God? A lot of them. You got Negroes in the conscious community. Negroes like Sarnetta always running his mouth about God. He blasphemy the Most High. He lie upon the Most High. He say disrespectful things against the Most High. He don't believe in God. And a lot of them conscious Negroes in them communities don't believe in God. They believe in Egyptology and pagan deities and horrors and sorrows and bears and tigers and lions and oh my. They believe with men wearing animal heads. Idols. Okay, man, I'm gone, family. I love y'all. I enjoy the rest of y'all day. But remember, family, remember, read this Bible for yourself. Do your due diligence. Fact check your brother with everything that I talked about. Go read the book of Daniel, and then you're going to understand the end times. Read Revelations. Link it up with Daniel. Go to the Apocrypha. Read about that beast and that dream that Nebuchadnezzar had. Those great beasts. Link it up with Revelations 13 and 17 and 18. Then you're going to understand, family, that this man really have to be revealed first. Then all this great hell going to happen on earth. Nothing can happen while the man of sin is sitting in the winds. Because if he going to wear out the saints, he got to be revealed, right? And the Bible say for 3.5 years. America then wore us out for 400 to 500 years. So how can Trump be this man that's going to wear us out for 3.5 years when America then wore us out for 400 to 500 years? Make it make sense to KJ. But like I said before, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm about to go chillax, chill for a little bit until it's time for me to lay down to go to work tonight. To all my brothers and sisters scattered to the four corners of the earth, I pray for you. I pray for y'all safety. I pray for y'all families. I ask that the Most High continue to keep the hedge of protection about your house, about your vehicle. When you step out, when you come in, that the hedge of protection, which are the angels, may encamp round about y'all. I pray for all our brothers and sisters, all the way from the UK, all the way from North, South, Central America, all the way to our brothers and sisters who are in Haiti, because I know Haiti got a lot of Hamites, but I'm talking to the Israelites. I'm talking to our brothers in Jamaica, the Israelites. I'm talking to our people in Africa, on the continent, the Israelites. I pray for y'all. We soon to go home and we're going to be gathered and placed back as one stick in the Lord's hand, family. So we don't have nothing to fear, but everything to rejoice for. Is it going to get a little bumpy? Absolutely. Should we be afraid? No. Afraid for what? What more can man do to us that has not already been done to our ancestors and what they have not already done to us? Our mind is fit for this, family. We are the only people who will be able to endure this because we didn't already endure so much already. So it's nothing we can't endure. And they know this. That's why they didn't try everything and they haven't worked to break our spirit. But our spirit cannot be broken. Big salute to y'all. Many blessings. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Salute, family.
Golden wings stretched wide and tall, a throne of light where shadows fall. Holy whispers through the hall. Yeshua dwell between the cherubim's glow. His love pours out, it flows, it flows, it flows. He reigns on high. His mercy we know. Flames that burn but never die. Clouds of glory in the sky. The saints all sing, their voices cry. Oh, hallelujah. The heavens ring. Oh, hallelujah. The angels sing. Yeshua dwell between the cherubim's glow. His love pours out, it flows, it flows. He reigns on high. His mercy we know. Oh, yeah. His mercy we know. His mercy we know. His mercy we know. Open wide in his presence, we abide through every storm. He's our guide.
I gotta wait for my little 9-year-old, y'all. She want to tell y'all shalom. Talk to him, poo-poo.
Shalom.
All right, give me a 5. I'm finna be out there. She look just like her daddy too, y'all. Hey, family, I love y'all with the pure heart. Many blessings. Big salute. Thank y'all for participating in this sword swinging session with your brother K. Judah. And we're going out like this. In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with your brother K. Judah, Mr. Michael Jackson Bad with the scriptures. Big salute to my beloved CUC family. Big shout out to my brother Shorsham, Elder Beryl Wack, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. Big salute to my beloved Elder Bro Tim, certified in this truth. Did an excellent job on the Spotify lesson. And I appreciate everybody for going over and supporting our brother. But he will be back on. We're going to continue to pray for him. And all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat, the mighty nation of Israel. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah want to say shalom to the mighty nation of Israel and look up, for your redemption draw nigh. Hallelujah. Peace and blessings.